Welcome to My Maternity, the Mid Yorkshire Maternity Services, and congratulations on the upcoming birth of your baby. As part of your preparation, we've created this video to help you become more familiar with our maternity services. We know that giving birth is a very important and special time, and our midwifery team are here to help you have a positive and empowering birth experience. At our trust, we are pleased to be able to offer all 4 birth choices as recommended by the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence. We have a wide range of options available to you, which include a labour ward and elective Cesarean section unit at Pinderfields Hospital, a birth centre which is alongside the labour ward at Pinderfields Hospital, Bronte Birth Centre which is a standalone birth centre at Dewsbury District Hospital, and a home birth service. We have modern facilities and a range of birthing equipment available. If you require anything else to further improve your experience, please feel free to speak to your midwife. All of our hospitals offer on-site car parking facilities with a fee payable on exit, secure entry systems and places to purchase snacks and refreshments. Your dating or nuchal scan will probably be your first visit to our maternity services at our trust. Ultrasound pregnancy scans are offered across all of our hospital sites and are used to check for potential specific conditions or physical problems. Some scans may also take place in the radiology departments. You will be offered 2 routine ultrasound scans, which are the dating or nuchal screening scan, which is at around 12 weeks of pregnancy, and the anatomy scan, which is at around 20 weeks of pregnancy. The dating or nuchal scan enables us to provide a more accurate due date for your baby. It will also take some measurements required for screening if you have chosen to have this. During the scan, your baby's heartbeat is checked. We will check how many babies there are. We will measure your baby or babies to estimate how many weeks pregnant you are. If you have chosen to have combined screening, which is known as the nuchal scan, the fluid at the back of baby's neck is also measured. This can also be called the nuchal translucency scan. The anatomy scan is performed to identify abnormalities and enable further discussion and decision making. However, the test does not pick up all problems. The scan checks the position of the placenta. If you wish to know the sex of your baby, this can be done at this stage. Please ask the sonographer at the beginning of the scan. You may be asked to attend for additional scans during the later stages of your pregnancy. When coming for your scan, please make sure that you have a full bladder and you've read all of the information sent to you in your appointment letter. Please register at reception and take a seat in the waiting area. When it's time for your scan, you will be called through to a dimly lit scan room. The room is slightly dark to help the sonographer see your baby more clearly on the screen. 1 adult can come with you into the scan room. You will be asked to lie on your back on a couch and uncover your tummy, and the sonographer will put cold gel onto your tummy. The sonographer will move a probe over your tummy and a picture of your baby will appear on the ultrasound screen. The sonographer will have the screen in a position that gives them a good view of the baby. During the scan, the sonographer will carefully examine your baby's body and may need to apply slight pressure onto your tummy to get the best views. The sonographer needs to concentrate during the scan, so they may not talk much during the scan. This does not necessarily mean there is a problem. Scan appointments usually take 15 to 30 minutes, however sometimes it may take longer if your bladder isn't full or your baby is in an awkward position. If you ask to know the sex of your baby, the sonographer will tell you at the end of the scan. This is not 100% accurate. Please note, it is not always possible to determine the sex of your baby at this scan. Unfortunately, the sonographer will not be able to write down the baby's sex on paper for you. If the scan shows that your baby is developing as expected, you can continue with your routine antenatal care. If the scan shows your baby may have any abnormalities, the sonographer may ask for a second opinion from another member of staff. The exact nature of the problem may not be clear at this stage. If needed, it will be arranged for you to see another member of staff, such as a midwife, who will give you more information. You will be offered compassionate support and time to ask questions and discuss your personalised care plan further. You might be offered other tests to help determine if your baby has a condition. After the scan, you will be shown your baby on the screen and be able to purchase scan photos. All 3 hospitals have antenatal clinics and day units. Consultants are available when obstetric clinics are running. If you are under the care of a consultant, you will check in at the outpatient reception desk. After your scan, you may be asked to visit either of our antenatal clinic or our antenatal day unit, where your baby's growth is recorded on a chart. You may be offered routine checks with a member of our maternity team, such as blood pressure, weight, urine samples and blood tests. If you are concerned about a change in your baby's movement pattern, you will be asked to attend the antenatal day unit for monitoring, where we can listen to your baby's heartbeat and monitor their movements. We can also arrange emergency ultrasound scans if required. Our antenatal day unit opening hours are 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. at Dewsbury and Pontefract hospital sites and 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Pinderfields Hospital. If you attend outside these hours, you will be asked to attend our maternity triage department. The maternity triage unit is located on level C of Pinderfields Hospital at Gate 18B. This is an emergency area where you can be seen if you have concerns with your pregnancy or need to be monitored. Please bring any paper notes with you. You may be monitored for some time, so please prepare to be with us for a little while. Refreshments and food will be provided, but you may also find it useful to bring some snacks and a book or magazine with you. You may come to triage to be assessed when you are in the early stages of labour. You will be transferred to the labour ward or birth centre once your labour is established. Triage can be contacted on 01924 543 003. We ask that you always ring triage before attending so we can be ready to welcome you and direct you to the most appropriate area. If you have chosen to book in for an induction, you may attend as an outpatient or inpatient. This will be bespoke based on your personalised care plan. For outpatient induction, you will be supported to return home following the start of treatment. Your midwife will advise you when to contact the unit. For inpatient induction, a member of our team will contact you within 24 hours of your booked date. Unfortunately, we cannot provide you with a specific time slot. On arrival to the induction bay, you will be greeted by one of our maternity team to support you throughout the process. At Pinderfields Hospital, there is an emergency maternity entrance located on the ground floor, which is clearly signposted. This entrance is used for emergency maternity care and leads directly to labour ward via a lift. When attending for non-emergency care, please access Pinderfields Maternity Unit via the main entrance. Welcome to the labour ward. This is located on level C of Pinderfields Hospital at Gate 18A. The ward has midwives who are supported by specialist obstetricians who are on hand to help with any conditions. If your baby is preterm, less than 37 weeks, you'll be advised to give birth on the labour ward. The labour ward also offers higher levels of pain relief, such as epidural. If help is needed to birth your baby, either with a ventouse, forceps or a Cesarean birth, this would take place on the labour ward. There is also direct access to the special care baby unit. The choice to birth on the labour ward is available to everybody. We encourage active birthing and have a range of equipment to facilitate this and make your labour experience a positive one. We have active birthing beds, birthing mats, bean bags, birthing balls. An ambient setting is created by using lighting and music. We have one pool room available to use. Please talk to your midwife about your requirements. If you have an emergency Cesarean section, this will take place in one of the theatres on labour ward. The facilities in all of the birthing rooms include an ensuite bathroom, active birthing beds, birth balls and a resuscitation cot. Food and drinks will be available to you during and after labour, but it's a good idea for partners to bring some food in a cool bag. After having your baby, we encourage skin-to-skin contact and you, your baby and birth partner will have time to bond in your room. You will then either be discharged home or moved to the postnatal ward until you are ready to go home. Welcome to Pinderfields Birth Centre. We are located at Pinderfields Hospital on Gate 18B next to the labour ward. At our birth centre, we aim to offer a calming and relaxing experience. You can call the birth centre on 01924 543 005 for any support and advice. Call us if you think your waters have broken or you feel labour is starting. Our facilities include spacious birthing rooms, adjustable lighting, birthing pools with mood lighting, birthing balls and birthing cubes, bean bags, portable resuscitation cot, music via Bluetooth speakers, beds designed for active labour positions. At Pinderfields Birth Centre, if you choose to have pain relief, the options available are gas and air, Meptid and Pethidine. The Pinderfields Birth Centre is located directly next to the labour ward for ease of transfer if this is necessary. Most of our families are transferred home directly from the birth centre. Welcome to Bronte Birth Centre. At our birth centre, we aim to offer a calming and relaxing home-from-home experience. You can call the birth centre directly on 01924 319 152 for any support and advice. Please contact us if you think your waters are broken or you feel your labour has begun. Our facilities include spacious birthing rooms, adjustable lights, birthing pools with mood lighting, birthing balls and birthing cubes, bean bags, portable resuscitation cot, music via Bluetooth speakers, beds designed for active labour positions. At Bronte Birth Centre, if you choose to have pain relief, the options available are gas and air and Meptid. If a hospital transfer is required, you will be transferred by ambulance to Pinderfields Hospital Labour Ward and you will be accompanied by a midwife. Most of our families are transferred home directly from the birth centre. After having your baby, we encourage skin-to-skin contact and you, your baby and birth partner will have time to bond in your private room. PACU is located on the second floor of Pinderfields Hospital at gate 18B. For elective Cesarean births, you will have a time slot booked in advance. When you arrive, please report to 18B reception, which is accessed via the door intercom. A member of the maternity team will show you to your bed and explain what is going to happen. You will have the opportunity to meet the team who will be there during the birth of your baby. We encourage you to ask them any questions you may have. After having your baby, we encourage skin-to-skin contact and you, your baby and your birth partner will have time to bond. After a Cesarean birth, you will usually be discharged home after 24 hours. There are shower rooms and toilet facilities on each of the bays. All meals and refreshments will be provided for you to eat at your bedside. Thank you for taking the virtual tour. We hope you have enjoyed it and are now familiar with what to expect from our service. We are looking forward to welcoming you at our hospital, birth centre or caring for you during your home birth. For further information on our maternity services, please visit our website or speak to your midwife. Thanks again for watching our video and good luck with the rest of your journey.